Welcome. Okay, so what about cat ladies? Yeah, I know. There's loads of them out there for sure. Why do women like cats? Well, cats are like them. Cats are freeloaders. Cats only show affection when they want something, and then that's it. And they'll go to somebody else's house as long as that person feeds them. It doesn't really matter to them. But are they any good at taking care of them? And I mean pets in general. So these females who have these pets or cats, they never just have one cat. It's always two minimum, usually 4 or 5 or more, right? And you go into these female houses that have these cats, and the cats are allowed to go onto the kitchen countertops. In fact, the cats are allowed to go pretty well anywhere. Very unhygienic, and the place stinks of cat piss. So they want these cats, but they're not really taking care of them the right way. It's just like everything with a female. It's more or less an accessory, and that's about it. And they don't seem to fare much better with dogs either. A dog is a pack animal. It needs to know where it is in the pack. Is it the leader? Is it not the leader? Who's the owner? And we've all seen these women with these dogs who are completely out of control. The dog doesn't listen to anything the woman tells it to do. She has no control. She's not the leader. Once again, these dogs are just an accessory. That's why these little handbag dogs and all that. It's what they look like. Dogs who they take them to the hairdressers or something, get them all done up. It's an accessory. Let's assume you have a real good potential hunting dog and you give it to a woman for a little while. Dog's completely ruined when you get it back. So there's been a lot of cat women over the years, hasn't there? So here's one here. This is Halle Berry. Played a terrible part in the Catwoman movie. Some guys like Halle Berry. She doesn't do anything for me personally. If you see her without any makeup on at all, she's Mrs. Plain, really. And she can't act her way out of a brown paper bag. Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, I think she did alright playing Catwoman. Actually, Michelle Pfeiffer can actually act. She's been in quite a few things, and she's a pretty good damn actor. And she's not too hard on the eyes. Well, she's a bit old now. But you young guys don't know who this is. This is Eartha Kitt. She played in the original TV series Batman. She wasn't a bad actor, but originally she was a singer. But not really my type, if you know what I mean. Julie Newmar. You young guys won't remember this either. She played in the Batman TV series, the original 1 and 2. And she played a very good part. I quite liked the way she played it. Not really my type of woman either. So here's what the video is about. This female was in the news about some cats. And she looks a little bit like a cat lady too, doesn't she? So this 25-year-old female was found to have 100 animals on her property. Apparently she was running a non-profit animal rescue sort of place. But all the animals she had there, mostly cats, were all found in poor health. They found 64 dead cats. Some were in the freezer, some were in the fridge. Some were buried in shallow graves in the garden. I think they found a guinea pig was alive and 5 dogs which were in poor health also, but there was a really strong smell of urine and feces everywhere. This was in the house. So you see, this female wanted to take care of them, obviously. Women don't have the skill to look after too many animals. They can hardly look after themselves. Oh yeah, apparently there was a 400-pound pig also running around the house. Some of the cats had to be put down because they're in such poor health. She was charged and sentenced to 200 hours of community service, 2 years probation, and 90 days to wear electronic tag. Oh yeah, and she has to have a psychological examination. No kidding. She was charged with 13 counts of animal cruelty. Now, I might have put something on this female to make her look a bit more like a cat woman, but here's what she really looks like. Take a look at those eyes though. There's something going on there, a bit crazy. Anyway, I prefer the other way. You see, women are all this feeling thing about taking care of animals, but they really don't have the skills, and they don't really want to do it. They're lazy. Women don't want to do it because it takes too much work. So once again, you don't listen to what a woman says, listen to what a woman does. I personally like animals. I don't particularly have any affection or anything towards cats. You can be pally with a dog, create a bond. There is no bond to be had with a cat. So there you go. So you guys out there, have you ever come across a cat female or a cat woman? I bet you have. Or some animals that are in sort of bad health and she just carries on getting them, bringing them in. To be frank, most women don't really have a clue about animals in any way, shape or form. Remember that lady who thought a bear was cute, so she went to pet it and it took half her face off? Yeah, that's reality, darling. So there it is, proof that women are space cadets. See you later, boys. Take it easy.